Hey guys, Charlie here, and I'm back on Minecraft. Now today, I'm gonna build how I think a jungle should be. So let's get straight into it. So the way I should do the ground, basically you have to just keep switching between every single block. I use a dirt block, a podzol, a grass block, and a concrete block, dark green. Now through the way, I basically there was a bunch of bunnies, and I was like, wait, what? And I just grabbed the sword and just killed them. Yeah, that's basically what I did. Now, the floor would look something like this. Now, this is just what I think a jungle should be like in Minecraft, because the jungle right now is quite bad, to be honest. Now, you basically see the different textures on the ground and the jungle, and it looks quite cool, to be honest. Well, that's my opinion anyway, so yeah. I think this looks quite good. Now, when making some landscapes, you basically just place random blocks on the ground, the same blocks that you use, and basically just fill it in with the same blocks that you use. That's basically all you do. Now, it will look something like a jungle at the end, but at the moment, it won't, because, yeah, that's basically it. And when building the holes, you just dig underneath and then just place random blocks. That's basically what you do for both. Now, yeah, basically this is just for landscaping, to give it some texture and all that stuff, because it is about texture. Now, it should look something like that when you're done. Now, this is just to give you ideas. You don't have to copy exactly block by block. That's just to give you some ideas, because I don't really want you guys to just copy all my stuff. That is basically what I'm trying to say. I think it looks quite good anyway. It will be better, don't worry. Now, when building the water, you just have to dig like we did before the landscaping. You just have to dig a massive hole, and then after you build the crater, you have to make it thick, because if it's thin, it won't be a lake, I guess. Now, I do edit it later in a video, but basically you just wanna dig until you have lots of space, and when you have it, just fill up with whatever block you want. I chose sand and what's it called, soul sand, just to give it some texture. I thought it would be quite nice. And don't use the same blocks that you did for the ground though. And then, yeah, so I just look at what it looks like. So it don't look that bad under the water. That's what I wanted to have a look at. So when it's done, it should be all filled up with the sand and all that stuff, and then fill it up with water. Just place on the sides, because when you're done, it fills up all the way to the top with water. Now, if this is not the best commentary, it's because I'm recording this after I did the video, like my voice. I'm recording my voice after I did my video. So if this is not exact, but I will maybe in the next episode I'll do it just while I'm actually building it, because it'll be way easier. So when you're done, basically you just place blocks around, and then when you're done that, you just place a bunch of flowers down, just to make it look really nice, because after a while it will look something like this, and it's not done here. If you just keep adding a bunch of flowers, it will look quite nice. Now, also, I forgot what I was gonna say now. I'll just leave it at that. Right. Also, yeah, I remember now. You had some lily pads. It just gives the extra effect and makes the water look really nice, and it just gives the extra effect. Now, also, you could build a water fountain. Not a water fountain. What's it called? A waterfall. Yeah. It just gives you a nice pretty building, because otherwise it's kind of just nothing there, and it's just a water fountain. No, it's just all water, and it puts something there, and it looks also quite nice. Now I use clay blocks, I use cobblestone, and I use just normal stone to just make the water fountain. That is basically what I just did. Now I do add some slabs at the end, but not just yet. I'll tell you when I add them. So when you've done that, you just add the water. Oh, I am adding the slabs now. So see, it just gives them some more effects and some basically just coolness to it. It makes it look really nice. Now, see, look, now it looks like it's like the water's actually coming from somewhere, not just randomly there. Now, you can do that for some builds, because I guess the rain could have done it. But I think it looks way nicer if you put a waterfall there, because it just fills up the space and it makes it look way nicer. Now, putting slabs around makes it seem like some rocks fell, and I think it looks way nicer. Now, also after this, you could place a bunch of buttons. Now, these look like pebbles. They're not actually meant to be just buttons. Just place a bunch of pebbles dash buttons. It makes it look really nice, and also add some to the what's it called? The massive water producer. That's what I'm going to call it. The water producer. The fountain. No, it's called the what's it called? The waterfall. Yes, that is it. So just adding like pebbles around seems like it fell from the waterfall. Just looking at it like this, I think it makes it look really nice, and it just looks really nice. Now it's nowhere near done. We're gonna add quite a lot. Now, just from the beginning, we just added the floor. Now it looks like this. I think it looks way cooler. Now we're going to add some bushes. Now the bushes just give an extra effect. This makes it look like something's there, like not other than the flowers and the trees, which I'm going to add in a later date. Well, in a minute. But just saying, I know the jungle, the leaf item and the leaves that I just placed down don't look exactly the same. That's because I'm in a desert biome. But instead it's just sandstone on top. Now also I'm putting leaf blocks underneath, because it makes it look like plants are growing under the sea. Under the sea. Yes. Now onto the tree bit. So for building a tree, you need like a layout first. So first you just build a layout. Like I said, just build a nice layout for the tree. Now, see, I'm doing the roots at the moment. Now I do fix the layout, because I want to make it seem a bit nicer, but I have built lots of trees in the past. Not saying like I'm really good at it, but I'm just saying I have experience. Yeah, let's just go with that. I have experience. I don't know. Let's just say that. But I have built lots of trees, and most of them came out okay. But yeah. Right, so now I'm just making it seem more round, the tree, by adding just random logs. They don't have to be the same height. See, I'm making them a bit bigger, just to make it seem a bit more round. And basically it just makes it give a better effect. Now I'm doing branches, but then I stop. Aha, I remembered. Wait, I do stop? I swear I do. Yeah, right, because I want to make it a bit more round, and then I cut off the video because I thought that looks okay. So you have to make it look like the bottom. You have to make it look more round, just to make it seem more better, but not perfectly round. So when you've done all the branches I needed for, you just basically cover most of it up with leaves, but not all. I'll show you what to do. So basically you just cover a bit up with leaves, then start building it towards the other branches. And just cover that one up, but I do fix the mess I made earlier. But just keep doing that for all the branches, and basically just cover it all up. See, look, I do fix it, and just to make it a bit more nice. See, that didn't look that bad, and I drag it along. And then when you've done all 4, you fill the middle up just with a bunch of leaves and cover it up. You will fix this later, but like I said, you don't have to do it step by step, what I did. But I covered the bottom bit up just to make it not like a toad's hat, because otherwise it looks quite a lot like toad's hat. Either way, I think it'll look like toad's hat, but whatever. Right, so then I just cover up a bit, but not like it changes anything, and I just wrap a bit of leaves around the tree trunks, and then basically I think that is it. Actually, I do add vines and cocoa beans at the end, but yeah. Now for the smaller trees, you just basically do what I did earlier, but like a bit smaller. That is basically all you do, and a bit like tilted, like the Acura trees. And basically, you just cover up with leaves and then join it up again. That is basically what you do. And then you do this for basically just fill up the whole entire place. Now, if you are actually gonna build a tree biome, make all the trees a bit closer, because then it makes it a jungle biome, just to make it seem like an actual jungle. Now I'm building a 4th big tree. Now this one's not going to be the same thickness. This is going to be a bit thinner and a bit taller, just to make it seem like a different type of tree. But I do like spam the leaf just to make it just basically because I just can't be bothered and I just want to finish this. And yeah, I just basically just fill it up, and I do fix it because it does look like Toad's hat, because that doesn't look right. So I just fix it a bit. I do fix it later a bit more, but you just have to fill it up like last time and it'll be all good. But this time it's a different shape, so that means the leaf pattern can be different if you want. You don't have to do the exact same style, because it's a different type of tree. But yeah, it don't really matter. So when I'm basically just covering up all the leaves and adding more leaves onto the branches like I did last time, just to make it seem like it originated from the trunks. And now I'm just making the trunk seem more thick, because otherwise how would it like be supporting it? It makes no sense. So I just made the bottom a bit more thicker, and yeah, that is it. Now I'm just making the like tree leaf thingy majiggy a bit more thicker, a bit more fatter. And now I'm doing the cocoa beans and the vines. You just have to just spam all over the tree, just to make it seem like a jungle, because otherwise it's not like a jungle if you don't have cocoa beans and vines. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise it's just boring and rubbish. Another again, and boring and still rubbish. Because otherwise there's no vines like jungle stuff, and there's no cocoa beans, and so no chocolate. Now I'm still not done. This looks quite nice, but I'm still not done. I want to add one more thing, and that is like a kind of tree house, but not fully. I'm not going to do the actual house. I'm just going to do like a bridge, just to make it seem like people live here, but I'm not going to do the house part, because if Mojang actually adds something like this, they can decide what the tree house looks like, because I have no idea what I would make it look like, so I'm just leaving it up to them. But I don't think they're going to add it. But anyways, making the staircase, you have to just keep spamming the slabs and just make it seem like it's going up. You don't have to do it like every single step it goes higher. You can make it like gradually go up. I made it gradually go up because I think it looks cooler, because then it goes like a spiral. You can see the first couple slabs below me, but don't stay like steady. I think this is where I just keep staying steady. You have to actually go up one point like there. And basically, you have to keep going up and up and up till you hit the leaves. And then, once you hit the leaves, you can do whatever you want. You can do a staircase up. For me, I just did a ladder because I couldn't find a place for a staircase. So I basically just made a ladder. And I thought that would just be it. I don't think if Mojang had this, not like they would, but if they would, I don't think they'll do a ladder. But yeah, I just thought, why not do a ladder? I just couldn't. I could have done it first thing, but after a while, I decided to do a bridge all the way all the way across. So you have a tall tree. I was going to do a tree house, but then I just couldn't think of a design, so I just went with a bridge. I'll make this bridge quite thick later because it's not that thick. Oh, now I am. Okay, so I make the bridge quite thick, and then I just add some supports. I do add a block underneath later just to make it seem nicer and make it just look nicer. That's basically it. Now I do fix the bridge a bit because I think it should go up just one more block so I can add one more like support beam. Let's just call it like that. So yeah, just add some support beams because otherwise the bridge will just be floating and it might look quite weird. I think like adding support beams make it seem more like a jungle. Also, I use jungle fences to make it seem more like a jungle because I just keep using spruce and it's getting quite like not jungly. So I add glowstone to the bottom, just make it like light up in the dark. I thought it would be quite cool. I don't know if I might keep it that way. I don't think Mojang would do that because the glowstone's like in the never. But I just did that. Maybe they'll do like a new lighting if they do add this. Not like they would, but yeah. Now I looked at it in the dark and I think it looks really cool. The lights, because it kind of like shines in the night and it shows off like the village. If they would add a village, like they have lighting sources and stuff like that. Now, if you just look around, I think it's quite cool, and basically, it is really nice. So I'll let you just have a look. Also, just be quiet.